Hi, this is Amit Sadh, and you're watching me on and with the amazing Hamad Al Riyami channel. And I would love for you to watch it and let me know what you guys think. Lots of love.
जिद थी मेरी कि दोबारा चलूंगा जिद है नेवर टू गिव
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طبعا معايا اليوم الفنان الهندي أميت ساد، المعروف في السينما الهندية وكذلك معروف في السيريز، وأكيد شفتوه في مسلسل بريث، وأكيد شفتوه في أفلام مثل كاي بوتشي، مثل فيلم سلطان، وكذلك فيلم جولد، وأيضا هو حاليا قاعد يشتغل على مسلسل جديد اسمه زد كي جيت. So Amit, I just introduced you for my Arab audience that with me Amit Sad.
I want to say that to all your Arab audiences and the Emiratis and people of the UAE, I want to say Assalamu alaikum. And I'm just very excited and thankful to you to be able to reach out and connect with all of you. It's a very, very big privilege for me. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome, Amit Saad. Actually, your last episodes or shows like Breathe, the latest one, it is very famous here in my country and Middle East as well. So many people know you by this show and also by your some movies like Kai Poche, Gold, and Sultan.
Thank you, shukriya, shukriya.
You are most welcome. Actually, we are talking about Jeet Ki Zid. I want to ask you. I just saw that trailer of this show. And I believe that you are doing the leading man role in this series. Jeet Ki Zid, is it as a typical army drama like what we saw in JP Datta war of movies, or it's something different?
It has nothing to do with that. This is basically not a typical army drama. Yes, it has the backdrop of the Indian Army. But if you ask me, this is a story about one of our soldiers from the Indian Army who goes to, for a mission and something happens to him, and how he's on the wheelchair, and how two people, Deep Singh Sengar and Jaya Sengar, how as a couple, husband and wife, they never give up. So this story definitely has a backdrop of the Indian Army, but it's about two people who decide that they will never give up. So it has a larger purpose, it has a larger meaning, it has a larger awareness.
Okay. As you said, that's different kind of army story or war story in Indian film industry. That I want to ask you, how much you are excited that this show will be streaming in ZEE5 after 2 days. So just tell me about your excitement, then I will ask you some questions.
Okay, Hamad, there are two things. Sometimes in life, we do things for personal gain. So as an actor, when I have a movie coming, I always feel the movie will do well. People will watch my movie. I'll get better. I will get recognition. I will get more work. Here, this is a real life story of two real people. And this time, I'm just excited that we are able to make a story like this. And we are able to tell this not just for India, but for the world and for the UAE, because I know that UAE loves watching what we make. You guys have been a great support system for a lot of our actors. I would like to make a place in your homes and your heart and know you all better and connect with you and become, one of you. But because the story is so impactful, and especially, Hamad, after during this COVID, and so even still, a lot of people are struggling with mindset. They're struggling to survive. They're struggling with difficulties. So the reason I'm primarily very, very excited about Jeet Ki Zid premiering in 2 days on ZEE5 is that I have a strong feeling that this story will uplift everyone. You know, it will make you feel, that the idea of never giving up, the determination of never giving up, and how when we are together, this is the time in life for everyone in the world to forget all the grudges, all the problems, and come together. So that is one reason I'm very, 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 very excited that that this story will impact. And I'm just waiting. I'm hoping that that it does that.
Yeah. Okay, Amit, my next question is depending on your efforts which you give to this series. Actually, I used to be a trainer in military before 20 years back, and just I said my son, and he's 19 years old, to a military. He's now doing his 4 month, quarantine there. I want to ask you about because I know how it's tough to do a military guy or army guy on the screen. Comparing to your previous work, like in Brief, you did a very brilliant job, really. I already choose you as best supporting actors in top 5 series of 2020. Comparing to that and comparing to this, how much effort you give to this series?
So this series, because again, I'm playing a real life soldier, and you also, when you represent your country's uniform, there's extra responsibility, there's extra excitement, there's, but showcasing any military, showcasing a military personnel, showcasing a special forces commando, there has to be a lot of authenticity. There has to be a lot of, when people see it, it should not look heroic. It should not look fake. I'm very blessed. I would not just take the credit to myself. Yes, I have worked hard, but that's my job. So if I do my job well, there's nothing great about it, right? We should do our job well. But if you ask me, the reason I was able to do my job best in the best manner was because of the team I've been a part of. The research team, my writers, Siddharth Mishra, Joy, Akash, my director, and we also had 2 ex-SF soldiers. We had Colonel Ashok Gehlot, who's ex-SF, his son Arjun, who's also ex-Special Forces. They were there to help me, guide me. And all I was that I also had the, like the title of the series, Zid, like determination. So I also had the Zid that I'm going to give it all, whatever happens, and it's a privilege. It's a privilege that I get to play this great man. Like I would take a moment to talk about Major Deep Singh Sengar. It's such an amazing story. He's such an amazing man, and it is a story about across borders. Everybody can see anything inspirational doesn't have any boundary. It doesn't have color. It doesn't have caste. It doesn't have anything. Anything inspirational is, and that's the reason. And I'm very grateful to you and all in ZEE5 that we are trying to take this story not just in India, trying to show it to and take it to as many homes, as many people, and so that's my take. I don't want to be selfish and self-centered, or I worked hard and stuff. With this role, with this series, it's more than me. It's more than me.
Amit, I just before 1 year back, I did the interview with Mr. Sunil Shetty, who done a great job in Border. So when I asked him about his role, he told me that, Hamad, believe me, when I came to Abu Dhabi immigration, the policemen, they know me as that role, the army guy role, and they say, "Hi, sir, how are you?" So like army talking to a soldier or talking to the policeman. So I know this kind of role is very difficult for actor because it's stuck in his mind and stuck in his maybe inside him. Like he's wearing still, you are wearing, I think, the same dress of Navy or you. I think that.
Yeah, true. And because you are an ex-army man, and you have that same passion, you can understand. It's an emotion. It's an emotion that you are representing all the army people in the world. The discipline and the determination and the lifetime that they put, protecting the country, and I think it's commendable. But here it's also the story about how this great guy, this great man, goes on the wheelchair, and then creating awareness that, especially I will talk about India because I know India well, like just to create awareness, mental health issues. So I'll be very happy that people watch this, they enjoy this, they get inspired by this, but they also raise questions, raise dialogues for in every community, in every country, how just conversations like how people say he's disabled, but the right terminology is differently abled. So these are the things I'm excited about. These are the things we've tried showcasing, and I'll be very happy that while people enjoy it, while people get inspired by this, I'll be happy if these dialogues, these conversations, and this corrective course also takes place, because cinema has that power. Storytelling has that power to impact, to make a change, to educate people. So I feel that Zid and this series has all that, because we've made this with all this intention, and and then that's why it is bigger. It is bigger than me or anybody else, because the objectivity and the reason and the intent behind this is larger.
Yeah, Amit, you just said about the changing and about the cinema power, but these days is OTT power. It's something different. I will tell you something. It is very funny. Before we used to say this guy, he's struggling in TV series and television. Then he came to the cinema, like you and like Shah Rukh Khan. And after that, they are searching for OTT platforms for shows. So you face these two experience. How is the experience of these two faces?
Ahmed Bhai, first of all, I think taking the name of our legend, Shah Rukh Khan Sahab, Shah Rukh Khan sir, and me in the same breath, please don't do that. My career will end before it starts.
Oh, come on.
I am nobody in front of him. I am a huge fan of him, about his mind, about his heart. And I just love that man. And I think people from all over the world, and especially in UAE also, you all love him, and it's so amazing. But it's Ahmed, Baijan, what I would like to say is the world is evolving. We had 2G, then 3G came, then now 5G has come. It's just a natural progression. Eventually, at the end of the day, everyone who's hardworking, everyone who has a good message and a good story, wherever you put, people will come. Because people are same all over the world. They smell goodness, they find goodness. So I'm also very proud about my association with ZEE5. This is my 5th work with them, and my even one of the bosses at ZEE5 is also like a mentor to me. He's like an elder brother to me. So I'm very grateful to them that they've put this story, and rightly said by you that OTT has a wider reach. Because because you put something and it just releases in like 500 or 200 or 100 countries. And for me, that also is a good asset, because when every country starts watching each other's stories, I think we learn more about each other. And once you learn more about each other culture, each other's religion, there's more respect, there's more inclusiveness. So I see OTT as like it's like the new miracle on the horizon.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I will ask you, Amit, your reaction after knowing that this show is produced by Bonnie Kapoor, who's the first time doing shows for OTT. So what was your reaction?
I'll tell you something funny, Hamad Bhai. When he called me, I didn't have his number when the story was told me, and he said, "Hi, I'm Bonnie Kapoor. I'm calling." So I was like tired. I was promoting Breathe 2 at that time. So I was very busy, and I was like late at night. I said, "Yeah, bro, fly a kite," and I cut the phone down. And then I realized, I said, "Shit, that might have been Bonnie Kapoor." And then I called her. I said, "So sorry, I was tired and sleepy. I didn't realize it's you." He's a visionary. He's a great man. He's an amazing, amazing human being. I think we are very grateful that we have his umbrella, and he has presented this series, and there's so much to learn from him. He's an institution in himself, and we are very grateful to him.
Wow. Okay, I will have some quick questions. Before that, this little bit, some of Arab audience want to know more deeply about Amit, that your struggle, your beginning, and some people they don't know that you did some dance shows or something as yeah.
Was in television. I did a reality show called it's like Dancing with the Stars, so it's like the equivalent of it. So it was called Naj Baliye. It was very very early in my career. I was pathetic at it, but you got to keep working. You got to keep working, no matter how good and bad you are. You got to just keep working, keep marching forward. So.
Yeah, you remind me of Jadib Ahlwat. He told me same thing that he was in Boogie show, and Rajkumar Rao also he was dancing in dancing show, and also Shahad Kapoor. So don't tell me that I'm comparing now. That's the beginning and that's the start of right actor and right position.
So I have
some quick question for you. I will ask you your some of your favorites and your best and what you don't like. Just tell me your best Fauji or best war film till date.
There are so many, but I think I like Platoon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I like movies of the World War II, World War One type. I don't like the newer, new kind of the new Hollywood movies of war, because I see some propaganda in them. I don't agree with everything they show and tell. But I don't want to go that. That's a political statement. But back in the day, Tora, Schindler's List. Schindler's List, I think, got 8 Oscars. That was Ahmed Baijan. That was one of the first movies I had seen in my life. I think I was 14, 15. Tora, Schindler's List, Platoon. I think these are massive films.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Platoon is one of my favorite also, including Saving Private Ryan. Also, I love this movie so much.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite films.
Yeah, but what about in Indian cinema? Which kind of war movies you like most?
I'll be very honest. In India, I think now the kind of Border Wars Institute was an iconic movie, and I don't want to hurt anybody's sentiment, by just saying that it's not my favorite. That's the time we were making that kind of movie, but I don't think so that the Indian Army was like that. It was a movie representation of adaptation of what we felt. But if you ask me that now we are being more authentic, the way we are showing war, or not war, just like armed forces movies. I think Uri was good, very deep. Like they did good hard work on the story. I think Avrod that we made was very well made, and it was very well researched. We actually showed we didn't hurt anybody's sentiment. We didn't show the wrong thing. We showed respect, and we showed the right thing in the right way. Whether it is talking about the enemy, whether it is talking about religion, whether it's talking about Indian Army. So I think now we are also working harder. So I have a feeling that even now the movies that we make and the way we show them, even ZEE5, I hope ZEE5 becomes one of the best army. That's who there. Who's there. Like,
I don't see him. I don't see her or him.
The boss is here. So I hope ZEE5 kind of comes in that palette of the of good authentic films. But I definitely feel we'll start making better war films, better army films.
Okay, your favorite co-star till date?
Actually, there are a couple, but I love Salman Bhai, Salman Khan Saab. Salman sir is he was amazing to me when I did Sultan, and I always feel he was just too adorable. And because I have actually worked so much with Sushant Singh, Sushant Bhai in ZEE5. Ahmed Bhai, please see the series. He is so amazing in it. He is so amazing in it that you have no idea. I just sent him a very emotional voice note. I said, Bhai, I love you. I just finished watching all the 7 episodes, and mashallah, you are so good. And wow. He was, he's amazing. So I've had great work with him. So he's also one of my favorites.
Wow.
And Amitabh Bachchan in Sarkari.
Yeah, of course. Amitabh Bachchan in Sarkari. I want to ask you why you didn't mention him.
Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite actor or actress from your childhood time? from wherever, Hollywood or Bollywood, anywhere.
So, Ahmed bhai, I never saw movies in childhood. Till the age of 15, I never saw a Hindi film. I had never seen a
Hmm.
film. My first film, I told you, I think was Schindler's List in my entire life. So, I can tell you about now, or I can tell you the first actor that I loved growing,
Yeah.
like first actor that I had that I loved was, I think, Rani Mukherjee.
Okay.
And I still love her.
Wow.
And another actor that I really really love because she's also a very nice human being, Vidya Balan.
Wow. You did work with her in Shakuntala Devi.
Yes,
And
yes.
I believe Rani Mukherjee, if she will hear this, she will take you in Mardani 3 with her. With her.
But then I'll protect her because I will never do a role in which I am harming her. Then they'll have to
Okay.
read the script and they'll also have to show that. But in Mardani, you don't need anyone to protect because she's the protector. So I like to do a new movie where we both are protecting each other.
Yes, of course.
But
Okay,
she's
your
an
favorite?
amazing
Yeah.
actor. And I think in Hollywood, if you ask me,
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Mhm.
Jennifer Lawrence is, Emma Stone, Jennifer Lawrence. These are amazing. These are just amazing actors.
Wow. Great choices. Your favorite song, Amit? Sometime कभी कभी तुम ऐसा गाना गुनगुनाते हो अकेले में अपने
Okay.
दोस्तों के साथ.
um, okay, I'm blacked out right now, but um,
Like Fauji songs, military songs, so many.
what is the song? I think there was a song in Laksh. It's a nice song with a great philosophy, like कंधों से कंधे मिलते हैं, कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं, जब हम चलते
Wow,
हैं,
wow. क्या बात
दुश्मन
है.
के दिल हिलते हैं. I mean, I think there used to be a very old song called "पल पल पल दिल के पास."
क्या बात है. Wow.
That's one of my. I used to listen to that song a lot when I was younger.
Yeah, that's my idol, Dharamji. Dharmendra is my idol. If you see his picture behind of me, every time
Oh,
with
I
me.
just saw it. I saw it. Yeah, he's all. He's like the last of Mohicans. He's that man, and what a real man. What a great man.
Yeah. Okay, next step, working as a leading actor or both, supporting and leading? Because now you are
Uh,
doing leading.
I
And
don't understand all this, and I don't care. I don't care. Bhaijan, I don't care. ये दुनिया ने बनाए हैं रस्म और रिवाज. ये बड़ा है, ये छोटा है, ये 10 मिनट का है. Yes, I think the power of cinema, the power of storytelling, the power of a true, hardworking, humble artist is so big that all these lines of leading, supporting, secondary cast will be blurred. And the audience, also because of OTT platforms reach, and the audiences all over the world evolving, learning, they don't care. Till the
yes,
time you
absolutely.
work hard. And so I don't care. I will continue 10 minutes part if I like it, like how I had in Super 30. I will continue doing 30 minutes part like I had in Shakuntala Devi. I'll continue doing 4 hour part like in Breed 2. I will just continue working and telling good stories and working hard because barkat, blessings, come from God. Khuda dete hain barkat.
Yes,
And
you're
love
right.
and affection comes from people. When you have love and affection, even a 2 minute part can be amazing. And when you don't have love and affection, you can do 600 hours and nothing. So I don't care.
You're right. You're right.
I'm
At the end,
arrogant. I'm not an arrogant human being, but I believe in this philosophy.
you are right.
Amit, acting is it is the main thing these days, not like before. Before, when we used to show superstar birthday, we show their songs, Muhammad Rafiq, Kishore Kumar, anywhere, Kumar Shanu. But nowadays, we showing them their dialogues, their acting. So that's the main thing. Believe me, when I was watching Breathe 2, with my children, they were watching because there is Abhishek Bachchan. But when they see you, some of my military boy, he told me, "Who is this guy? He's a new guy." I told him he work in Kaipoche, maybe if you remember. He told me he's doing like a hero job more than Abhishek. So acting ability is showing more on the screen.
It's like Ahmed bhai, the world has to kind of make some distinctions. I'm just very grateful. I'm very if you ask me, I never complain, and I never cry. Sometimes we get very ungrateful. I am very grateful to God. I'm very grateful for everybody, for everything. So I just want to continue working hard, and I don't want to get stuck with being, complaining, and being, because that becomes negative. And whatever I will get, I will do it best.
Great. Last thing, it is a quiz which I do with every celebrity from Bollywood and Hollywood, but I hope that you will love it. It is Arabic words of your shows and your movies. So I subtitled in Arabic. You should know what is the meaning of that.
Okay.
Okay. First one, you can see my ishara. The first one, it's a movie with big star. The name in Arabic, Al-Hukuma.
Sultan.
No, Al-Hukuma. Hukuma.
Oh.
There's so many people, and one guy is ruling this place. Al-Hukuma.
Oh, Sarkar.
Sarkar. Yes, right. Sarkar. Second one, it is one of your famous movie, with the superstar. The name of movie in Arabic, Al-Dhahab. Al-Dhahab.
Gold.
Gold. Yes, gold. Right. Third one, it is a very famous show. It means in Arabic, Al-Nafas.
That's what it is.
It's very easy.
You have to make a little tougher quiz.
Okay, this is the tough. This is the last one. It is very tough. It is 3 words. The name in Arabic, Al-Israr ala al-Fawz. No.
No, 3 words.
If you see my hand, Al-Israr ala al-Fawz. Al-Israr ala al-Fawz.
Rakesh.
No.
No, 3 words. My movie.
Al-Israr ala al-Fawz.
But that's Jeet ki Zidd.
Jeet ki Zidd. Jeet ki Zidd. Al-Fawz mean Jeet. Al-Israr mean Zidd. Israr ka matlab hai Zidd in Arabic.
I would love to learn a little bit Arabic. So next time when you and I talk, I can also talk a little bit. I'll try next time.
Inshallah.
So with your blessings and with this show and all the blessings of all the great, amazing, beautiful people who are listening to you and watching you, I will be very happy if you take out some time and watch this story.
Of course.
And at this point, the most important thing in my life is to be able to take this series and make as many people watch it.
So all guys, please watch Jeet Ki Zidd, which will be shown streaming in the ZEE5. And I believe from the trailer, it is a watchable show, and you will see Amit in different look and different style. And if you are a lover of army and navy, and also you're a lover of your country, you will watch this series.
Yes. Thank you so much, and Khuda Hafiz to you, Amit bhai. Lovely talking to you. You're a very warm person, and inshallah we'll meet. I would love to meet you one day in person.
Inshallah, face to face, heart to heart. Inshallah.
Always, inshallah. All right.
Thank you.
Lots of love.